There it is. All right, we're in business. Welcome in to our vertical live stream hangout reaction for the Toronto Maple Leafs versus the Carolina Hurricanes. We've got the anthems playing right now in Scotiabank Arena, and we're getting ready for a game that the Maple Leafs need to win. We got to bounce back. The Hurricanes are looking to win their third straight or fourth straight. So we're going to need to step it up here and kill that momentum from the Hurricanes. There we go. Yes, I need some coffee. You guys talking about coffee. I need to get some coffee for sure because I'm ready. I am tired today. And this sun being down so early now, it is just, I am not a big fan at all. At all. But let us know. We should, we did. We got snow, Rick. We did. All right. Let's get a poll going in this one for tonight. All right, here we go. Come on, let's get this puck dropped. I'm ready to, man, I've been brushing up with my Carolina Hurricanes roster all afternoon here, trying to get this thing ready to rock and understand some of these names and trying to pronounce some of these names. Holy Mackinac, let me tell you. So it's Brandon Bussey in goal for the Hurricanes tonight. And Hildeby in goal for the Leafs. All right, got still another minute or two until puck actually is dropped. So got a good story here. Everybody's kind of up in arms wondering why Alex McGillney was not in Toronto for the induction ceremony. And Joe Bowen's talking about when he was in Montreal with Alex McGillney, who does not like to fly. So he all right, makes sense. Makes sense. So they're talking about the goalie matchup here. We are just seconds away from puck drop. About 35 seconds actually on the TV over here. Alistair Arbor, good evening. How you doing, Alistair? Sunny in the house as well. I love it. Get that wave going. Let's get that wave going in the chat as we are waiting. Puck drop. There we go. All right, let's see. We got a refresh on this chat here. Let's go. There's the refresh that I needed. Canes and Leafs. There we go. Now we've got the stats that we need. Boom. There we go. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. They're lining up at center ice. And the puck is dropped. The faceoff is won by the Leafs. Matias Michelli plays it down to the Carolina zone. Legault from the Hurricanes chases it. Martinook tries to get it out, but it's blocked there by Nicholas Waugh. OEL dumps it back down on Bussey, and a race rebound there. All right, Bussey has a good chance early there. Stones the Leafs on a great chance. Freddie Anderson, also a goalie for the Hurricanes. And then we got Bussey here, who is pretty much what they're saying. It's going to be one of his last chances here before being sent back down to the minors. So hopefully our Leafs can jump on this guy early and get some action. Get some goals. Let's go. We need to get some goals. All right. Ooh, Bills lost today, Rick. I saw they were down like 16-0 or something. I was like, ooh, that's not looking good. Not looking good. Here come the Leafs. Willie Nylander wheels back into his own zone, plays it up to Matthew Nyes at center ice, but it's broken up there by the Hurricanes. Canes send it down, but Ekman Larsson is back to get it. OEL shuffles it to the flip side, and oh, man, nice move there by Austin Matthews to just picks the pocket of, I believe it was Andre Miller. Here comes Sebastian Aho, dumps it down into the Leaf zone, picked up by McCabe, drops it off to Matthews. Matthews steps up to Benoit. Benoit passes in front. Nice chance for Nyes, and it goes wide. Picked up there by Carolina and sent into the neutral zone. McCabe quickly dumps it back in. Here's a turnover. Shot by Johnny Tavares, and it's saved. So there's the first official shot on goal. Brought to center ice by Stankoven. And here's a point shot from the Canes. Deflected wide. Picked up by Nikolai Ehlers, the former Winnipeg Jet. Another blocked shot there. 2 blocks at the point there by the Leafs. Puck sent in towards the net by Ehlers, and it scoots all the way across the zone to the far side. Ehlers drops it back to the point. Drops a backhand down low. Blake for the Hurricanes turns it over, and there's Tavares. Tavares over to Robertson, who's going to reset for the Leafs. So we have a change. Good start to this one. Almost 3 minutes into this one. Here's Yarncrook at the boards right there by the bench. Sends it across the ice to OEL. OEL sends it up, but it's cut off there by the Canes, and it'll be called an offside. Going across there into the Leafs zone. All right, we've got the poll going in there. Thank you for joining and hitting up that poll. Make sure you guys hit that like button as well. Appreciate everybody hitting that like button for us. Share this link out. Let's bring more hockey fans here to the chat to hang out and cheer on our Leafs. Here's a pass by Taylor Hall. Kakanyemi and OEL down on the ice, getting up slow. But the play is not going to be stopped. And Max Domi tracking it into the corner. Robinson loses it there, and OEL is heading to the bench. Might have injured himself. Here comes Carolina. Captain Jordan Stahl sends it down low, picked up by Dakota Joshua. And now Simone Benoit sends it across the ice to McCabe behind the goal. McCabe lifts it up the ice, and that'll go for icing as Dakota Joshua could not get there. Jonathan Scott in the house. What's up, Jonathan? Good to see you, man. Oh, I got to adjust this a little bit. There we go. Now we got to refresh the... Nope, wrong game. Here we go. Now we've got it. Nope. Perfect. There we go. All right. Joe Bowen, say your business at the start of the game. Endreet, good to see you, Endreet. What's up, Jonathan? Let's go. Here come our buds. Nicholas Waugh across the blue line. Drops it off for Michelli. Michelli looking for Waugh at the front of the net. Drops it for Willie Nylander. Nylander pushes it to the corner. Waugh goes out and fights with Miller and Walker from the Canes. The Leafs keep it in at the point. Matthews sends it down to the side of the goal. Picked up there by Miller, and a nice pass as Jackson Blake dumps it down into the Leaf zone, and the Hurricanes will go off for a change. Morgan Riley behind the net. Forecheck from Jordan Staal of the Hurricanes. And there's a pass into Nylander in the middle, shoots and scores! Yes, the Leafs with the start. That's what I'm talking about. 1-0 Toronto Maple Leafs. Willie Nylander. Let's go, Buds. With the second official shot on goal, the Leafs take the 1-0 lead. Let's go. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. That's what the Maple Leafs needed. But remember, they started off with the first goal last night against the Bruins, and it didn't end up well. But tonight, the Buds are already looking better than they did in the beginning of the game against the Bruins. Nice little backhand deke there by Willie. 1-0, a 10-game point streak for Willie Nylander. Let's go, Buds. That's how you start the Hall of Fame game right here. All right, let's take a look at the vertical chat here. All right, there you go. Jonathan Scott, Land King. What's up, Land King? Dave Fawley says, love the recap. Thank you. Thank you. We're going to start doing a lot more recaps because we're not going to be able to be live every single game. So we're going to be doing recaps and previews and all that kind of stuff here. But moving forward, you're going to be doing a lot more stuff here on TSI. All right, here we go. Leafs behind the net. Robertson tries to get the puck from Staal, but Staal will send it to the neutral zone, and it's there, intercepted. Tavares knocks it down at the line, but that'll be offside. And we'll have another whistle here to give us the break. Good start there, Rick Smith, 100%. Cheers, my man. Cheers to you, Rick. Appreciate the support on the channel, my man. Huge. All right, let's go. Let's turn that off. Perfect. All right, here we go. Leafs lose the face-off. In comes Jarvis. Down the right side, shot goes wide. Benoit recaps it behind the net. And now we'll launch it, but it's played there by the goalie as it comes off the glass and saves the icing. But the Hurricanes bring it into their zone. Here's a shot from the blue line. 64. Who's 64? Nystrom. Joel Nystrom for Carolina. Now brings it back in, and he is called offside. Well, that's Walker, 26. Sean Walker. Seth Jarvis. All of these names. Learning all of these names. We've got the first commercial break of the night. Yes, 10-game point streak for Willie. That is loud. All right, and Christmas music. Really? I can't do the Christmas music on the Sirius XM broadcast. That's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Let's switch up the screen here and change it up. Put it on the AI score. There we go. Just this one, because for some reason it's a little off. There it is. All right. Stefan in the house. What's up, Stefan? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Great start for the Leafs. CK in the house as well. Let's go, CK. All right, so who do we think is going to get the next goal for the Leafs? I'm thinking Austin Matthews is getting one. He is due for a goal. He's just like a goal a game. I love it. Let's get it. Let's make it happen. And let us know in the chat who you think will be the next goal for the Buds. 13:36 to go in the first period, and we've already got a lead. That is a great start for the Maple Leafs. Start getting that first goal, absolutely huge. All right, so the Leafs with 2 shots. No shots so far for the Hurricanes. Fastest to 20 points in a season in franchise history. 20-25-26, Willie Nylander. Love it. That is crazy. Here's the face-off. Max Domi wins it cleanly. Morgan Rielly chases it all the way back behind the net. And there's a great pass up front by the Canes. Ooh, nice shot by Taylor Hall. Saved by Hildeby. Rebound picked up. And that is Hildeby's looking sharp tonight. There on his first official save of the game. Man, that was dangerous there. The Canes run in and get a nasty shot off and then a high rebound into the slot, but somehow just sits out into the blue paint, and it's grabbed there by Hildeby for the face-off. Where'd that go? There we go. And now we're behind, even though I was synced up with the TV and the radio broadcast, and now we're behind. I hate when that happens. But got ourselves another face-off there. Hildeby with another save. Dennis Hildeby stopped 19 of 20 shots in relief last night. And just like that, we were just talking about it. The shots were 2-0 for the Leafs. And now it's 4-2 for the Hurricanes. Quickly doubling up the buds. There's a face-off won by the Hurricanes. Shot sent wide, picked up there by Nick Robertson. He tries to get it out, but cannot get it out past number 62 of the Hurricanes, Charles Alexis Legault. Tavares loses it in the neutral zone. A nice poke check there by Hildeby as Taylor Hall was rushing into the zone. Kotkaniemi knocks it over to 82. 53, is that 53? Jackson Blake. All right, Jackson Blake is 53 for the Canes. Chasing it into the corner on McMahon. McMahon fighting for the puck. And finally it frees up to the Leafs, but the pocket is picked there by Blake. And, man, the Leafs looked like they were breaking out of the zone, but didn't get out, and then looks like Kotkaniemi grabs the Leafs player, and we're going to have a... Oh, or is it a penalty on the Leafs? Yep. Penalty on the Leafs on McCabe holding. And we'll have a penalty kill coming up. Yeah, Kotkaniemi and McCabe just getting tangled up in there, and now we've got a Carolina power play. Aho gets tossed from the circle. Ehlers, Miller, Aho, Jarvis, and Svechnikov on the ice for the Canes. The 30th ranked power play, 12.8% on the season. So come on, Leafs. Here we go. We need to get this kill right here. Cannot give up a tying goal on the first power play of the night for the Canes. Here is Benoit shaking it up and sends it back to Hildeby. He covers it up, and we'll have a face-off to his left. Oh, man, this AI thing's ahead of us, and there it is. Son of a pitch. Carolina Hurricanes tie it up on the power play is what it looks like here. The 11:19 mark. Way ahead of me. That's for sure. But Miller passes over. Aho, great rink-wide pass. Somebody forgot about the right side of the rink. And Aho slaps it past Hildeby. And yes, it is tied 1-1. McCabe skates out of the penalty box and in a little bit of despair, and understandably so, as Benoit is just creeping into the middle. No one was there to cover that far side, and a great pass from Nikolai Ehlers, who's a great power play specialist for the Winnipeg Jets over the years. Now with the Carolina Hurricanes, and we're tied 1-1. Now, why that won't refresh? Come on, Yahoo, refresh there. There we go. All right. He's such an aho. What's up, Steph? What's up? All right, here come the Buds. Willie Nylander sends a long pass up, broken up by number 28, William Carrier. Morgan Riley sends it up for Matthews, broken up again by the Hurricanes. And Carlo now just dumps it in. 3 white shirts, and somehow Matthews pushes the puck down into the corner. Now it's sent out to the middle. Riley's shot blocked by Kakanyemi. And now Matthews gets it back at the point. Nylander, now it's broken up by the Hurricanes, and a nice defensive play from McCabe. Chips it back to Waugh just off the bench. Shots now 7-2 for Carolina. That is not good. Not good at all. Nicholas Waugh drops it back to Myers. Myers breaks his stick on the pass, and Nicholas Waugh tries to skate in through the middle. The pass is broken up and sent back to the red line. Brandon Carlo dumps it back in, and Keandre Miller with the puck right behind the net. All right, this is getting to look a little sloppy like it was last night against the Bruins. Yeah, there it is. CK says same as last night, right? It is just not. It's just sloppy. It started out much better. The first 7 minutes were actually pretty good. And there, number 53, Jackson Blake with a great shot, but a nice save by Dennis Hildeby. And we're tied at 1. What's up, Big Jam Roll? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Let's go. This is neat. This AI score thing is way ahead. I'm not liking that at all. All right. Got these papers ready to go. There's Richard Fewer in the house. What's up, Richard Fewer? 8th like on the Vertical Live. Great to see you, Richard. If you're hanging out with us on the Vertical Live, make sure to hit that like button. Say hi in the chat. There we go. Here with the other chats fired up and rolling. Let's take a look at our map and see where everyone is watching from tonight. Here is the link. Check it out on our website and map. Switch to that map scene. Come on now. There we go. All right. New visitor from Kansas City, and then 2 from Canada and another from the U.S. Go ahead and click that link that we put out there in the chat. If you're in the Vertical, we'll send that out as well over there. Boom, there it goes. All right. Sunny from Arizona. I love it. Billy F., how you doing? Good to see you. Thanks for hanging out with us, Billy. All right. So there it is. Let us know where you're watching from and see where everyone else is watching from on our website. Last night we had Australia, Germany, Singapore, the UK, Mexico. I mean, it was just crazy. Japan in the house. Look at all this. It was a fun one last night. Haven't quite gotten going yet here. We're getting there, but the more that you guys hit that like button and share this link out to your friends, then the better we will get rolling here with the visitors from all over the world. The hockey is back on. Let's send it back over here. Oh, wrong one. There we go. Nope, still the wrong one. I don't like this setup. Nah, not the one there. All right, there we go. Jarvis with the puck for the Hurricanes in the offensive zone. Cross the ice to the faceoff dot for Aho. His shot is saved by Hildeby. And we keep going. Man, lots of shots by the Hurricanes here. Lots of pressure by the Hurricanes. And we are just not getting, we're not getting what we need here from the Leafs. They started out hot, had the first 2 shots of the game. They went up 1-0 with one of those 2 shots. And now they're just struggling like crazy to get anything going at all. It is all Carolina right now. It is sloppy play by the Leafs. And hopefully we will be able to turn this around quickly. We're lucky that it's still just 1-1. All right, so here is the face-off won by the Leafs. No, the face-off was won by the Hurricanes, but then sent down the ice. So it's a icing call, and we'll do it all over again. So Scott Lawton is out indefinitely right now. No timetable on his return from last night, the injury last night. Here is the face-off. 8:19 to go in the first. Max Domi stepping into the circle, wins it back to Riley. Riley steps up towards the goal, tries to get a shot off, but his pocket is picked there by Jackson Blake. And now the Hurricanes take the puck over. OEL goes back to his own zone, picks up the puck, passes over to Dakota Joshua, and 2 white shirts just smother him. Lego and Stahl just break it up, but now the puck is dropped into the Carolina zone. And Carolina getting the puck out of the zone. And we get a whistle here. And it looks like we, I don't know what's going on. If we got a penalty coming up here? Games played by defensemen this season. Lots of defensemen, different defensemen playing for the Hurricanes so far this season. All right, so now the face-off. Right in the neutral zone here. Won by the Leafs. Riley across the ice and dumped in. And intercepted there by the Hurricanes. Long pass sent forward. Nice little juggling act at the line there by somebody. I can't see his number, so I don't know who it was. 50-something. 50. That wasn't 53. Jackson Blake. Again, that guy's everywhere tonight. Ooh, a little gaff there by Bussy. All right, so Bussy almost messed it up there as he cut it off before it crossed the line and almost bounced there into the net. Robertson was right behind him, but couldn't get it to the trailing Leafs to put home. And a great chance that didn't even turn into a shot on goal for the Maple Leafs. because probably would have been a goal for sure because the net was wide open. Here's the faceoff won by the Canes. Benoit intercepts, and we have an offside call at the line. So a little bit more choppy hockey here. Megan on an island says no Stoli tonight. Nope, no Stoli tonight. Hildeby was scheduled to start this one tonight, even though he had to come in relief last night against the Bruins. They're leaving him with his normal start tonight. All right, here come the Leafs now. It's time to get a goal here before the intermission. 6:29 to go in the first period. The Hurricanes dump it down. Brandon Carlo gets there, sends it across to Riley. Riley up the ice to Michelli. His puck gets sent to the middle, and the Hurricanes jump on it and swing it back out to reset and get a little bit of a change going there, a half change, I would say. And now it's dumped into the Toronto zone by the Hurricanes, intercepted there by the Leafs. Now Matthew Knies chasing after the puck, can't get there. Jarvis follows the puck down into the Toronto zone, and now Matthews with the puck for the Leafs. Matthews sends it over to Willie Nylander. His shot blocked. Puck drops back to Benoit. Benoit at the point, sends it across to Matthews, and it's intercepted there by the Hurricanes. Just cannot really string together decent passes. And there come the Hurricanes. Man, oh man. Jarvis gets the goal, and Carolina takes a 2-1 lead. Nikishin with the assist. And the Hurricanes up 2-1 just like that. Man, oh man. There's Mr. Roboto in the house. What's up? There is UB Soul Rider. Go Leafs, go from Thunder Bay. Man, this is rough. The Leafs are struggling tonight. Man, oh man. Down 2-1. They started out so good. This was beautiful. It was gonna be the Leafs' night. And then, yes, Sheldon, they are playing like garbage. Ever since the first 7 minutes was great, and literally minute 13 through 5 has been awful. All right, here come the Canes. Intercepted by the Leafs. Sent down. Blay chasing into it to the corner. Blay getting some rare seconds here from the fourth line. Shot from the point goes wide. Riley dumps it in. Goes across the goal. And out wide to Max Domi. He fans on the pass. And here come the Hurricanes. A nice shot there by Jackson. Jackson Blake. And that is stopped. And we've got another whistle. So the Leafs stay at 2 shots on goal. Brandy Gale, what's up, Brandy? How you doing? Good to see you. Yes, too many giveaways, Rick. This has just been awful tonight since it's really reminded me of last night as well against the Bruins. I mean, it's just sloppy play. And that we can't have that. We cannot have that. Defense backs up too much. Been a multi-year issue. Coaching is per wee caliber. All right, John. Well, I got to say that Berube is much better than Pee Wee caliber. I will say that. But man, oof. This has been rough. Lots of giveaways from the Leafs, and this is not boding well. It's been a rough start to the season so far for the Leafs. Hoping that we can turn this around and really kind of take at least 5 out of like the next 7 games. Just get on a bit of a run. So what kind of there's Oh, I love it, Granny. I'm in both chats going back and forth. I love it. Yeah, you guys make sure you're hanging out over there with Connor and with his stream. And thanks for stopping by over here and hitting that like button. We appreciate it. Really helps the channel. Who is this clown? Says John. What clown? Who's a clown? You? There you go. Did you see the name and logo for the Vancouver women's team? You know what? I saw it flash across the scene there. It was like what the Red Hawks or something like that. The Red. Oh man, I forget what the forget what it was there, but I saw it. And it was cool. Thanks, Steph. Appreciate it. They're talking about Borje Salming here on the screen. Former Maple Leaf, the first Swede to come over and play with the Leafs. What a career Borje Salming had. Here's the Leafs with the puck behind the net. Hildeby drops it back to Benoit. Benoit sends it up to Tavares, who cuts through the middle of the ice and sent in on net. Rebound across, saved. McCann to Tavares, and there's the Leafs goal. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Woo, needed that one quick. And there's the third shot on goal, and we're tied at 2. John Tavares. Johnny Toronto, let's go. Golden Eyes, that's it. That's what it was. I love it. 2-2. JT with the shot, and then a rebound by, who got there? And a beautiful pass over to Tavares, and wide open net, slams it home. Robertson had a chance at it, and then I think it was McMahon that finally got that last assist over there. Face-off won by the Hurricanes, 2-2. We've got a new game, and give a little bit of momentum before that first intermission. Here's Matias Michelli breaking into the zone for the Leafs. Sends it across to Benoit. His shot through traffic. Nice save there by Bussy. Nicholas Waugh in the corner. The puck comes out to Benoit. He keeps it in. Dumps it right back down to Dakota Joshua. Joshua sends it across the crease. Broken up there by the Hurricanes and out to the point. Benoit sends it in, and it goes across the back of the net, misses wide, and it's kept in at the corner just barely, and now finally out by the Hurricanes, and it's a one-on-one. A shot goes wide by 40-something. Who's number 40? What? 48. Jordan Martinook. And now Jarvis for the Hurricanes, looking for the puck, goes up to his partner in crime, number 37, Andrei Svechnikov. Now dumps it down into the Leaf zone. Morgan Riley chases. Here's Matthew Nyes into the zone. Nifty hands and a big save there by Bussy. And the Leafs are starting to put some more shots on the Hurricanes goalie. Here's Matthew Nyes on Legault in the corner. Canes flip it up. Can't even get it into the Leaf zone. Here comes Philip Myers. Intercepted there by Miller. And now Aho breaks it out of the Canes zone into the neutral zone. Puck is lifted off his stick by Robertson. He dumps it into the corner. McMahon chases. Puck spurts free to Tavares. Tavares back to McCann. McMahon, not McCann. McMahon down to Tavares behind the goal. Sent out to the point. McCabe keeps it in. Here's a penalty coming up. A nice hook there by Miller. And the Leafs are going to go to the man advantage with 2 minutes and 12 seconds to go in the first period. Let's go, buds. Let's get another one here before the third. Whew, that's what we need. That really get things going for us. DeAndre Miller with the hook just wraps the stick right around him, and down goes McMahon. and the Buds. Here comes the power play. Let's go. Favorite opponents, John Tavares, 60 points in 52 games played against the Hurricanes. Johnny Toronto loves to play against the Canes. He's going to take the face-off, and Stahl gets waived. Johnny Tavares will stay in there. Tavares, Nylander, Nyes, Matthews, and Riley on the ice for the power play. Puck behind the net. Stahl will clear it out for the Canes, and back go the Leafs. Willie Nylander chases behind the net and takes it from Hildeby. Drops it back now to Riley. Riley back to Nylander. Nylander crosses into the neutral zone and across the red line. Sends it over to Tavares on the far side. Tavares, 2 Leafs around him. Can't get the pass off. Finally does back to the point, and it's dumped in. Nylander almost gets a hold of the puck there in the near side, but it's cleared out by the Hurricanes. 1:15 to go in the power play here, and 1:20 to go in the first period. Nylander lets Riley carry to center this time. Puck goes across the line. Nylander to the near side. Puck settles back to the point. There's the shot. Goes wide. Here's Riley dropping it back to Nylander at the point. Switching sides. And there's Matthews into Tavares. Shoots over to Nylander. Scores! Yes! The Leafs with a nice strong finish here to the first period. Let's go. Maple Leafs hit the goal graphic. Heck yeah. Willie Nylander with his second goal of the night. This one on the power play, and our Buds are in the lead 3-2. Man, oh man, what a shot just inside the post and between the glove over the pad. Great shot there by Willie Nylander. SOP True in the house. What's up, my man? Good to see you, brother. Great work last night on that stream over on SOP, man. Much appreciated. SOP True putting the work in. I love it, man. Cheers, brother. All right, so Nylander, 2 goals here in the first period. I love it. Let's go. 58 seconds to go. Can we get another one? Can we get another one? Why not? Let's go for it. We've almost tied it up with the shots on goal. It's 12-11 now, Carolina. The assist to Johnny Tavares and Austin Matthews. Here is McCabe working it down in the corner. Jackson Blake chasing after it for the Hurricanes. That guy's been everywhere tonight. Miller now with it, sends it across to Walker. Walker dumps it in. Will that go for icing? No, I think yes it will. Icing is called. Didn't think they were going to call it, but they finally did. There it is. Navy says, y'all watching the live game or just on here? I don't have live TV. Man, I've got the live TV here to bring it to you guys. I have, it's interesting. I don't know, we should probably do a poll here to see how many people are actually watching the game, or if they're just here hanging out, listening with this. There you go. Carmen is just here. Carmen, good to see you. Been floating between Connor's channel. Everybody floating between Connor's channel. Let's go. I love it. A big shout out to Connor as well for his work in bringing Joe Bowen and the radio to the Insiders. Let's go. 6 seconds to go in the period. Tavares with the puck to rush it up ice. Sends it across, and that'll be a little offside. So taking it back is Robertson, and the Canes player, is that Legault? Hits the Leafs player from behind. Robertson never even touched the puck. And the Carolina defenseman is got his gloves off there, ready to fight. And the whistle is blown. We are heading to intermission. Man, oh man. That was dirty, Steph. That was pretty dirty. It was Legault. Yep. Not sure why he dropped his gloves there, but Legault just whacked him from behind Robertson, and then McMahon just steps up for him. Is like, yo, you're not doing that to my boy. Whew. Yeah, Legault just dropped the gloves like right away. That's interesting end to the period, but what a period it was. Man, oh man, the Leafs. What a period. 3-2 lead heading into the first intermission. Man, oh man, intermission trivia. There you go. That's a, you know what? That's a good one. Let's do a trivia question here, Big Jam Roll. All right, well maybe we'll do a poll here for the intermission trivia. But yeah, maybe not. I don't know. This is trying to run this stuff over here on the side. Give me some ideas. This is just crazy. But there you go. Intermission. The Leafs with a 3-2 lead over the Hurricanes. Willie Nylander got the scoring started. First thing. When was that? We got to put the play-by-play or the box. What is it? The scoring. Period summary. There's the scoring summary down there. All right, so yeah, Willie with the first goal 5 minutes in, assisted by Nyes and Riley. The Hurricanes answered 8:34 mark. Sebastian Aho on the power play. Carolina took the 2-1 lead. Jarvis with that goal, and then John Tavares and Willie Nylander for the Leafs to finish out the period the right way. And we are in business with the lead. Let's go, Buds. I love it. Brandy Gale in the house. So good to see you, Brandy. Thank you for hanging out with us here on the channel tonight. There you go. Let's get the eyeballs out there in the chat, right? Man, Willie Nylander showing up this evening. That is for sure. CK in the house as well. All right, we got the wave going. We got the eyeballs going. The insiders getting together here in the intermission. I love it. We're up to 40 likes on the stream. If you have not hit the like button, what are you waiting for? Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button as well. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. We appreciate it. Here we go. Appreciate you chatting here. Stephen A., Alexander Skull, and your brother David, probably as well. Richard Fewer, let's go. Much appreciated, Navy Skies. Oh yeah, Steph. There you go. Alouettes and Saskatchewan, Grey Cup. I was actually thinking about that. I was thinking maybe we should do a hangout for the Grey Cup. That might be fun. Be the Carmen versus Steph battle. Carmen's Saskatchewan Roughriders and Steph's Montreal Alouettes. Might be interesting. Well, that's awfully loud there for the TSN advertising the Leafs game against the Bruins on Tuesday. Skywalking in the chat. What's up, Skywalking? Good to see you. They said no. Hard no. All right. I'm good with that. I'm good with that. What's up? Go Alouettes, go. Man. So Harold Ballard in the house. What's up, Harold? You tried to lift the curse last night, and man, was not off to a good start there, Harold. It's not the start that we wanted to see, but we'll take a nice win tonight. We're well on our way with the 3-2 lead here But we need to get this thing wrapped up for sure. All right. Would you sail to Australia in a sailboat? Absolutely not. Not a chance. I would not. All right. Here's the one for everybody. We'll put a new poll up here that TSI wasn't saying no to you. Well, I was saying no to myself because I don't know. I don't know anything about the CFL this year. I have not watched one down of CFL football this year, so I think that might be it might be pretty ugly. But hey, look, we're getting better. Learning. This is all learning experience here, guys. This is we started this channel up a few years back, and it's getting back into the flow here. I'm still can't get linked up the way I want to with the TV and the radio feed, but we'll get there. We'll get there. All right, let's end this poll, and let's do a little trivia question here on the next poll, and let's see how well the insiders know their trivia. Yeah, Skywalking, there you go, was one of the first subs. You sure were, Skywalking, way back in the beginning. Much, much appreciated. There you go. Judy is in Saskatoon, and we're going to the Grey Cup. I love it. Carmen Don Allen here in the chat, is a big Saskatchewan Roughriders fan. So excited for the Roughriders to get into the Grey Cup. And then Steph there, of course. Go, Alouettes, go. David Osborne, what's up? David, how you doing? All right, now we'll put this option number 1. All right, so we got a poll question here. We've got... All right, there it goes. The question at hand is, which Toronto Maple Leafs player holds the franchise record for most goals in a single season? And hopefully this will stir some old Leafs fans up here, and see if we can get the right answer. There you go. Harold Ballard already just spatting it out. Austin Matthews, let's go. We got a Mitch Marner vote, and then it switched away. Oh, no, there it is. Mitch Marner with a vote. Okay. Now, does anybody remember who held the record up until most recently, right? All right, so here in intermission, I think we got the Raptors and the Leafs schedules are going to be really going to be overlapping here coming up over the next week or so. It's like the Leafs play and so do the Raptors at the same time. So the Raptors are coming off the back-to-back. They played Friday night in Atlanta, Saturday night against Philly. So they're not playing tonight. I don't believe that they're playing tonight. But I could be wrong. I really don't know. I could be wrong. Nope, they're not. It's just the Leafs tonight. And then Tuesday night, again, the Leafs and the Raptors will be playing at nearly the same time. But there you go. Skywalking says, did you see the snowfall? Let us know. If you got snow, hit that pink wave, because I got snow. So I'm going to start that pink wave there in the chat. It was no fun this morning waking up to that. We are officially in winter, ladies and gentlemen. Officially in winter, and that is not cool. There you go. David says, can you shout out me and my son Grayer watching right now? Absolutely, David. That's awesome, watching with your son. My son Tom, he helps occasionally. He's upstairs probably eating dinner right now. Probably wants nothing to do with this. I'm starving. I might have to go up there and refill the drink, make a coffee, do all that business here during intermission. But it's been good chatting here with everybody. Judy says, do you believe the Leafs have the Harold Ballard curse? Yes. Yes. There is absolutely a curse, and Harold is here with us tonight in the chat, so you can yell at him for that. Okay? We'll do that. Don't know much about hockey and the Leafs. I'm just getting into hockey. My first time in a long time. That's awesome. Navy Skies. I have grown up a Leafs fan, watched lots and tons of Leafs games. Really was doing a lot of play-by-play stuff in the beginning with this channel for the Leafs, and that's kind of what got us going. And now it's just been, man, the Leafs will always be my team, even though I live outside of Chicago. Traveled all around, been a transplant fan, they call me, down in Florida and now up here in Chicago. But yeah, man, I wish I was in Florida with that horrible cold and snow that we've got here. All right, we've got a minute before we get to the second period. Actually, about 5 minutes left until the second period. So put the intermission one up. Go refill those cocktails. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Share this link out to your friends. And let's get more hockey fans here in the chat. And we'll see you guys in just a minute for the second period. Go Leafs, go.
Pretty close to heaven now. Moments of euphoria. I am never coming down. Oh my, this time I'ma keep it going. Stay fucked up, feel so good. High on my, the sky underneath my feet. It never looked so good. Oh my, that's right. I'ma keep it up, stay fucked up, that's my mood. Oh my euphoria. Fade in, fade out, always caught up in the sound. You're up, I'm down, I kinda miss having you around. You watched me fall apart, time and time again. Couldn't lose you in the end. But if you call my name, it'll be okay. I'm never gonna leave without you. I'm never gonna leave without you.
learned from my mistakes, and I'm trying to make it better. But I'm only human. Some days it's hard to move on, so I keep fighting every day. I don't blame myself for my mistakes. I'm only human.
Sweat.
Only human.
Sweat.
I've learned from my mistakes, and I'm trying to make it better. But I'm only human. Some days it's hard to move on. I'm only human.
Sweat.
Only human. So I keep fighting every day. I don't blame myself. I don't blame myself. Only you.
What's up, insiders? We're back here. Apologies for coming back late here, but had to make a coffee and had some dinner. Thank you, Great Kate, for the tofu and rice oats dinner. It was very good. Here's the pitch. No, it's not a pitch. We're not playing baseball. Oh, my God. Dude, this is horrible, Julie. There's a shot by Aho with a 4-on-3 advantage to Hurricanes. What is with these penalties going on here? Back to get it, Nikolai Ehlers. What's up, Cat? Come on, you want to come up here?
I love this cat.
I know, this is like my favorite cat.
No, the big one, frosted tip.
Oh, no, this is my favorite.
Because you were it's your second favorite.
Oh, my second favorite, yeah. All right, here come the Hurricanes with the puck. 36 seconds left in their 4-on-3 advantage. Svechnikov back to Ehlers at the point. They're playing catch. Now sent across. Great chance there. But a long wrist shot saved. And to the line, but not out. Jarvis with the pass. And Svechnikov's shot is saved and held on to there by Hildeby. 18-14 to go in the second. Let's go. There it is, the fighting at the end of the period. Stephen A. Goth, good to see you, Goth. Love it. Richard Fewer. Appreciate you guys hanging out here in the chat. Let's switch it over here to the to this one. There's Lisa Aiello in the house. What's up, Lisa? Good to see you. Thank you for helping us and reminding us how many people have hit that like button in the chat. We love it. Brandy, Kitty. Yep, we got all the kitties. Oh, Lord. Yeah, horizontal chat. Woo! Let's go, Brandy. Let's go. All right, there's another shot and a save there by Hildeby with 4 seconds left in the 4-on-3. That shot by Stankoven. 4-on-3. Good pressure there. And a nice save. Got to get a face-off win here if you're the Maple Leafs. Austin Matthews into the dot. And wins the draw. Nope, the Canes win the draw. Back to Miller at the blue line. Skates in. Passes into the middle. Shot and a nice save there. And we've got the 4-on-3 is done, so now it's just a 5-on-4 power play for the Hurricanes. 20 seconds left on that. The Leafs with the puck just dump it down into the Carolina end, and Bussy out to play it. Picked up by Taylor Hall, and he'll bring it out for the Canes. Sent up to the far side by Blake, and intercepted there by the Leafs. Nylander crosses the blue line, passes ahead for JT just in front of him, and Yarncrook with the ball, the puck in the corner, and now intercepted there. Taylor Hall. Hall flips it over and turned over. Yarncrook. Yarncrook loses it as he crosses the line, and there's a breakaway for the Canes. Shot and a save off the goalpost. Rebound. Somehow a shot not taken there by the Canes. And that is as close as you're going to get, ladies and gentlemen, to the Canes tying this thing up. Here comes Jordan Stahl, the captain. Tries to go around Philippe Myers. And Myers will chase into the corner to get the puck. Stahl with it, though. Now sends back to the point, and it's broken up there by McMahon. McMahon fighting for it in the neutral zone, and Carolina dumps it back down to Hildeby. Myers been on the ice now for 1 minute and 17 seconds. Get that man off the ice. Here is the puck cut off there by OEL, and it escapes the zone just out to the neutral zone. Picked up there by Keandre Miller and dumped back down low to OEL. McMahon with a nice touch, deflection on it almost to get it out of the zone, and then it's dumped right back down in. Here's Myers still on the ice for the Leafs. Standing behind the net. Kakiemi with the pressure on the Leafs with them coming out of the defensive zone. Here is Blaze. Sends the puck into the middle, and it's picked up there by McCabe. McCabe down low to Domi. Domi tries to drop it back for Blay, but it's picked off, and here come the Hurricanes. Crossing into the offensive zone and taken back by the Leafs. Tavares finds Domi. Cutting up. He's got Nyes on the right. Sends it back to him and cannot get the shot off. There's the rebound. And there's the shot up into the netting. But it's deflected and it'll stay in the zone. 15-17 to go in the second period. And the Leafs getting a couple shots here. Let's go, Buds. We want a goal. Come on, Lisa. Let's get that goal going. Go, Leafs, go. We got to get this going here. Get a start that we need. Oh, man, the vertical. I don't even have my picture back on the vertical. Oh, no. Wait, there I am. There it is. Now we're in business. Jeez. Sleeping over here, guys. This is really got to figure out these graphics, too. I'm just not feeling them. Yeah, there you go. That'll work for now. All right. Here we go. Matthew Nyes on the ice for the Leafs. Willie Nylander smiling, chatting with Sebastian Aho. Talking some smack. And Aho wins the draw. Sends it up the boards. Broken up there by Matthews. But the puck falls right to the stick of Aho. And he will send it into the Leaf zone. Nice play there by McCabe on Svechnikov, and the Leafs try to get it out. McCabe almost gets called for a slash there. That was close. And now Miller at the point tries to send it to the far side circle, but it's intercepted there by the Buds. Nylander tries to cross into the zone, and as his pocket picked, sent up to Svechnikov. Rebound, and what a save there by Hildeby. And the Leafs try to send Austin Matthews up the other side of the ice. But Miller is there with the good defense for the Hurricanes. Nyes chasing Walker into the corner. Puck sent back down to Hildeby. 14-10 to go. Ekman Larson. Long pass forward, and that's going to miss Dakota Joshua, and we'll have icing. And let's go, Buds. Let's get another goal here. Shall we? All right, 47 likes. Thank you, Lisa. How many likes are we going to get right now? We got to get to 50 right now. Smash that like button. We've got 100 people watching with us. We got to hit that like. And hit that subscribe as well. 108, 345. Thank you all for hitting that subscribe button and becoming insiders here on the channel. Here comes the... Oh, here come the Hurricanes. Broken up there by the Leafs. Nicholas Waugh. Nice defensive pressure there, but the puck is given away. And now Nicholas Waugh dumps it down for Michelli to chase. Bussy, the goalie for the Hurricanes, comes out to play it and now finds the skater in the middle. Here is Ehlers. Takes the shot. Fans on it. Leafs come away with it. Dakota Joshua dumps it down, and he'll go off for the change. McMahon chases into the corner. Nick Waugh intercepts the pass. Right behind the net, Nick Robertson getting things caught up, getting his blades caught in the ice. He's trying to go too fast. Getting it stuck. And there's a break, and we're going to have a penalty here against the Leafs, but there's a breakaway. Another save there by Hildeby, and the Leafs are going to be shorthanded here. Man, oh man. Berube's fired up. Interference called on the Leafs. And now we've got a penalty kill coming up as McCabe will head to the box again. McCabe was in the box there and had to do the skate of shame out of the box after they got scored on last time. Got to stay out of the box, Lisa, 100%. Tatiana Hardy says, need 24 saves from Bussy. I think you might get there, but the Leafs have not been really fleet of shot lately. So hopefully that turns around for you. The Leafs will get some more shots on goal, and Bussy will get some saves for you. But hopefully the Leafs will keep scoring on Bussy because, man, we need it. Sorry, these cats are out of control right now. They are watching TV on the recliner. It's amazing, these kittens. 12:54 to go in the second period. How's that poll looking? So, of course, everybody, well, almost everybody, 72% of the voters were correct with Austin Matthews. Which Toronto Maple Leafs player holds the franchise record for most goals in a single season? Austin Matthews with 69 goals a couple seasons back. Second place in the poll, Rick Vive with 15%. And that Rick Vive was the winner of that one up until Austin Matthews broke it just a couple, was it 2 years ago? Because Rick Vive had 54 goals in 1981 and 82. He was the first Maple Leaf to hit 50 plus in a season. There you go. We've crossed over the 52 like mark. Let's go, Lisa. All right. Let's end this poll. That's a good one there. Let's start up another one here. Let's see. Power play coming up here for the Hurricanes. Here's a picture if you guys can see it with the cats watching TV. Nothing better. Nothing better. All right, here you go. Leafs try to send it up the ice, but it is not cleared. Miller with it at the blue line, sends it over to Ehlers. Ehlers centers it, and it goes wide by Jarvis. Aho sends it back behind the net. Jarvis plays it back to Aho. It's cut out by Benoit, and he will lead the puck up the ice and dump it down into the Canes zone. Aho with the puck, sends it to Ehlers. Broken up there by the Leafs. Nicholas Waugh has it in the middle of the ice, and he'll just flick it down into the corner and kill time. Shots on goal, 17 for the Canes, who are on the power play with 1:10 to go. 11 for the Maple Leafs. This is going to be a better picture right here. That's awesome. All right, there's a shot and saved by Hildeby. 54 seconds left on the power play. Nicholas Ehlers, the quarterback. OEL talking to the ref right there, trying to get in his ear. Yeah, the Leafs are just, it's not been a good start to the period here for the Buds, but still with the lead. Here's the faceoff won by Nicholas Waugh, but then controlled by the Hurricanes at the point. Kotkaniemi sends it back to the point, over to the cross side and cannot get there. Walker could not get the shot off. Now the puck sent back to the point. Over to the far side circle. Now across side, Walker with the shot and a save there by Hildeby. And then a pass back to the power play point, but it goes all the way back to Bussy. Does not count as a shot, so no save there for Bussy. Here's Stankoven leading the puck out of the Kane zone. Dakota Joshua with a nice defensive play. And the Leafs send it back out into the neutral zone, killing the power play. One shot for the Hurricanes on that power play. And the puck gets caught up at the blue line, and the offside is called. So Freddie Anderson 149 wins for the Maple Leafs, fourth most in Leafs history behind Turk Broda, Johnny Bauer, Felix Potvin, and ahead of Curtis Joseph. Is the backup goalie tonight for the Hurricanes. Really thought it would be him tonight instead of Bussy, but they gave Bussy the call. All right, here we go. Here we go, Leafs. Time to get another one. Here comes Max Domi. Works the puck on Stahl. Broken up there by Michelli and now sent ahead by the Canes. And that's offside. Martinook with the offside call there. All right, we got to do a new poll here. All right, let's see. Oh, that's a horrible, horrible question. Who is the current captain of the Toronto Maple Leafs? That's not. Come on. Really? Horrible. And then it's wrong to top it off. That's awful. Awful. Here comes the Hurricanes with possession in the offensive zone. Martinook sends it across to Stahl. Stahl sends it back to the point, and it misses the point man and goes all the way back to Bussy. Bussy sends it across to Riley. Riley up the boards. Now to Martinook. Martinook dumps. Taylor Hall chasing. Brandon Carlo back there for the Leafs. Calm presence, takes the puck out and then fishes it up the side to Michelli, and it goes into the bench. And we have ourselves the under 10 timeout. All right, so maybe we should pop up this new poll here, since these polls are wrong. These are wrong questions right here. How the heck? Man, that's crazy. Can't trust ChatGPT all the time here, people. Give me some questions, some poll questions, and then it says something like, who's the team captain for the Toronto Maple Leafs? And they give you the wrong answer. What is going on here? That's unbelievable. All right. Let's switch this one over here to the stats and chat. There we go. Bussy in net for the Hurricanes. Some other scores in hockey tonight. The Stars over the Kraken after 2-1. Utah Mammoth trailing the Ottawa Senators 3-2 with about 39 seconds to go in the second period. Calgary and Minnesota tied 0-0 after one period. Earlier today, the Blackhawks get the victory over the Detroit Red Wings 5-1. And then the LA Kings beat the Pittsburgh Penguins 3-2. It's back to our Maple Leafs game. 9:37 to go in the second period. We are halfway home, and our Buds have the lead. Now let's finish it off and get the win. So there's Brandon Carlo played with Zdeno Chara. It was interesting how Captain Zdeno Chara was leading Brandon Carlo there, and Brandon Carlo has some good memories of him there. And now the puck dumped down low for the Canes. Carlo chasing after it. Morgan Riley as well. Puck comes free to Austin Matthews, and then he turns it over. Long shot from the point is saved by Hildeby, and the shot's now 19-11. So not looking good for the bet there on Bussy's saves, because ooh. All right, here we go. Aho with the puck for the Canes. Sent into the middle. Miller pinching down. Sends the puck across, and Matthew Nyes will poke check it back to the point there. Number 11. Jordan Stahl, the captain. Come on, buds. Let's go. They've got the puck in the offensive zone. Matthews tries to send it back to Nyes. He goes back to McCabe. His pass to Matthews down low, and Matthews hammers it home. Oh, how am I on mute? I was on mute that whole time? What the hell? There you go. We got a goal. Austin Matthews down low. Great pass from McCabe. Nyes finding McCabe with a nifty pass, and then he finds Matthews. Bussy didn't even know he was there, and there it is. Poppy with the fourth goal. 4-2 Maple Leafs. Let's go. What a shot. So 9th goal of the year for Matthews. We'll take it. And now the Hurricanes trying to put some pressure on the Leafs. And Nick Robertson tries to break it up, but now Carolina sends it back down. Svechnikov chasing in. Aho chases after it as well. And McMahon breaking it up, sends it there to Tavares, who dumps it down into the Hurricanes' end. Aho chasing back there for the Canes, drops it down low to Nikishin. That's played with a high stick into the middle to Aho, but he lets it go, does not play the puck, so the whistle will not go. And here come the Leafs. Lead pass up to Dakota Joshua, broken up there by Nikishin at the back for the Canes. Puck at center ice now. Matthias Michelli. Blais putting some pressure. And now Michelli sends it across into the middle, and the puck just stops. And it's grabbed there by Bussy. Wasn't really a shot on goal. Got hit into some skates, and Bussy jumps on it. There we go. Matthews showing a replay there. Matthews, some of Matthews' recent goals. There's the goal against Utah, and then now the goal tonight. Told you Matthews was going to get a goal tonight. All right, lead pass here for the Hurricanes. Breakaway, Ehlers shoots, saved by Hildeby. Nice save. Whew. Somehow, some way, the Leafs are up 4-2 in this game because, man, another great chance there for the Hurricanes. Ehlers with the breakaway. Stoned by Hildeby. Yes, much better game tonight, Sonia, for sure. And there's a turnover. Yarncrook sends it to Tavares, broken up. And here comes Blake for the Canes. Blake comes up the right side, broken up there by the Leafs, Yarncrook. And now Yarncrook steals it from Miller, and Miller poke checks it back into the corner. Long, twisting puck across. Max Domi on the far side. Puck is sent out to the neutral zone, and Simone Benoit will pass over to McCabe, who retreats back into his own end. And there's a good forecheck by the Canes. Toe drag, shot blocked. Doesn't make it all the way through to Hildeby. And now the Canes again, still with possession. Number 28, Carrier. Now a nice save there by Hildeby, and Willie Nylander sends it across to Nyes. Nyes takes it away from Joel Nystrom. But the puck will clear the Leaf zone and out into the neutral zone. Here's OEL, regroups, sends it to Willie. Willie up to Austin Matthews, broken up there by the Hurricanes. Jordan Stahl keeps Willie away from the puck, and Nystrom collects behind his own net. Quick up to number 28, Carrier. Can't remember that guy at all. Now a shot from the point by Nikishin. And saved by Hildeby, the 20th shot or 21st shot of the night for the Hurricanes. Man, oh man, 5:35 to go in the second period. The Leafs with the 4-2 lead. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about right there. Michael Johnny. Come on, America. We need a win here tonight. Unreal. Good to see everybody here in the chat. Harold Ballard, Hildeby has been pretty good. He has been pretty good. CK, Joe, Mr. Roboto, Big Hawk, Navy Skies. Love it. Thanks for being here, hanging out with us. Stefan as well with the eyeballs in the chat. There we go. Let's go. Man, oh man, oh man. Get another one here before the end of the second period and really put the pressure on the Canes to come out strong in the third. At a very minimum, we got to take this lead to the 4-2 lead to the locker room here. We do not want to see a goal here by the Hurricanes getting back into this. Nope. No, we do not. So far, who would you say is your mid-game MVP in this one, Insiders? Who would you say is MVP so far? Willie Nylander with the 2 goals. Austin Matthews with a goal as well and an assist for 2 points. Do you go with John Tavares with the goal and the assist? Matthew Nyes with 2 assists? Who is your, so far, number 1 star of the evening for the Leafs? Mr. Roboto says steak. Man, I need some steak. I could go for some steak right now. Had a heck of a hamburger today. I'll say that. Was quite the brunch today out there. There's Mad Max in the chat. A little late to the party tonight. Good to see you, Mad Max. Thanks for being here. And we're back underway with 5:20 to go in the second period. Nicholas Waugh with the puck for the Leafs. Passes over to Joshua. He sends it down low for Waugh to chase. He'll get there in the far corner. Nystrom right on him. He knocks the puck away, and Jarvis recovers for the Canes. He passes up to Riley. He's got Aho ahead, and he'll just dump it down. Svechnikov lets it ride back to the point. And now it drops down into the corner. Tried to be sent out front and stuffed there by the goalie, Hildeby. And now the Leafs with it. McCabe behind the net. Pass sent out front. Shot saved. Rebound shot goes wide. And Aho taps it back to the point. Shot is blocked and goes wide off the deflection. Nikishin holds it. Passes back to Aho. His shot into the chest of Hildeby. And another great save by Dennis Hildeby, keeping the Leafs in this one, rocking and rolling. Let's go. Man, had no idea where that shot from the point was at all. Somehow got a glove on it. And then next shot from the point, right into the glove. Had it. Perfect. Berube still not looking very pleased on the bench. I don't blame him. But a fifth goal here before the end of the second would definitely help lift the spirits. That's for sure. Walker tries to take the puck in, and it's grabbed there by Hildeby. And we have another whistle. Most points all time in franchise history. Matt Sundin with 987. Austin Matthews with 741. Just tied Mitch Marner on that list. Hoping to take over Matt Sundin one day as Austin Matthews. McMahon with the block, takes the puck down into the corner, goes behind the net, dumps it back down for Robertson. It's intercepted there by the Canes and kept in right at the point by the Leafs. Robertson with a good forecheck. Tavares in, drops back to Carlo. Carlo down low to Robertson. He centers it. Broken up there by the Hurricanes. Almost out, but it's snapped back in from the point. Down to McCann. McMahon down below the net. Passes back to Johnny Tavares. His shot right into the glove of Bussey. And there's the save. 4-2 with 3:26 to go in the second period for the Maple Leafs. Blue Jays. Oh, man, the Blue Jays. Oh, I wish the Jays, they were so close, so close. That was tough. That was a tough one. So this Sunday, November 16th at 6 Eastern from Winnipeg, the Saskatchewan Roughriders and the Montreal Alouettes in the Grey Cup. Here is Carolina with the shot at the point, and he scores. Exactly what I was saying. We did not want to give up a goal before the end of the second period and give them a chance to get up, and that is what we did. Long shot from the point. Man, oh man. Was it deflected there by Carrier? I don't know if Martinook got a touch on it or if it was just a floater. No, it was just a floater from the point, and somehow no deflection and got under the crossbar and over the shoulder of Dennis Hildeby, and it's 4-3. Sean Walker gets the goal. It's credited to Sean Walker there. No touch in front from Martinook. And here come the Leafs. OEL playing some D. Here's Willie Nylander. Nylander sends it up. Knocked down with a high stick. And we might have some extracurriculars here as Nikishin and Nyes get into it. Carolina's fired up. They're back in this game. The hits tonight, not a lot of hits in this one. 13-9, the edge to the Toronto Maple Leafs. Man, oh man. Yep, the Leafs need to find some consistency. We really do. We really do. So there won't be any penalties on that little skirmish there. Cheers, Carmen. Good to see you. Cheers with the coffee. Thanks for hanging out with us. End over with Connor on his channel as well. Delayed penalty here to Carolina. And the Leafs will take the puck out. McMahon just waiting. Who is that? McCabe. McCabe just sitting there behind the net waiting. Drops it back to Willie. Willie sends it up to McMahon. McMahon drops back to Matthews. McMahon crosses the blue line. And it's sent back. Missed at the point. And all of that to do for nothing. Now the Leafs will head to the power play. The slash there when Benoit was trying to dump the puck and his stick slashed right in half. So Blake with the slash penalty. We'll go with that. Let's get a power play goal here, buds. Slashing at the 17:47 mark of the second period. And here is OEL waiting for the face-off win. Tavares with the face-off loss as the Canes get it back in their own end and lift it up and clear the puck all the way down to Hildeby in the Leafs' end. Drop down here for OEL. OEL circles. Drop back to Austin Matthews. Matthews comes across the red line. Over to Willie. Into the zone, and the Hurricanes chop at it and send it back down the ice. Come on, buds. You got to get something going. Let's set this power play up here. Come on. Here comes Willie through the neutral zone. Over to the left side, Matthew Nyes sends it across the board to John Tavares. Tavares back to Matthews. Matthews over to OEL at the point. Sends it into John Tavares in the middle. Back to OEL. OEL to the far side to Willie. Shot by Tavares out in front. Oh my goodness. Whoa, that's got to be delay of game. Push the net off. Number 26. Nope, can't do that, buddy. Sean Walker pushed the net when the puck was sitting on top of the net. Pushed the net off. And the refs are talking about it. Is that going to be a penalty? Austin Matthews with the shot. That's got to be a penalty. That's intentional, man. He's standing right next to the net. The puck goes over. It's sitting on top of the net, bouncing. He tries to hit it with his glove first, and then he just goes in with the shoulder and lifts the net right off. And they're saying it is not a penalty. No. That's right. The puck on top of the net should not be blown dead. And he just knocked the net right off. Like, that was intentional as hell. He just walked right up to it and hit it off. Like, that's, you can't do that. Right. Well, they're saying, the refs are saying they blew the whistle before he pushed it off. That was real shady, CK. Real shady. Austin Matthews there takes the shot. Save by Bussy. Matthews drops it back to the point. Another stick shatters. Martinuk stick. So the Hurricanes are down a man and down a man with a stick. So it's like a 5-on-3.5. Shot from the point by Willie. Oh, man, he just flubbed that one wide. Another chance, though, from the Leafs as the puck squirts out to the corner. Here's Tavares. Sends it back to OEL. OEL to Willie at the top of the point. Shot right into the chest of Bussy and a save. 16 seconds to go in the power play. Leafs up by 1 with 30 seconds to go in the period. Ashley Julness in the chat. How you doing, Ashley? Thanks for hanging out with us. Let's see, where are we at here? 108, 347. Who's going to hit that subscribe button to get us to 108, 350 again? All right, Tavares in the face-off circle gets waved. Austin Matthews will hop in. No problem. He says, I'll take the draw. Riley switches sides, and the draw is won there by the Leafs. Back to Riley at the point. Sends it right up to Matthews, and here come the Hurricanes now breaking out. Aho tries to take the puck into the corner, but it's stolen there by Nylander. Nylander, long pass up to Morgan Riley. Gets the puck broken up. He skates into 2 Carolina defenders. Now a shot there by Nylander, saved by Bussy. And Aho breaks into the Leaf zone. 3 blue shirts meet them as the period ends, and that is the end of the second period. Man, 4-3. It was 4-2. The Buds were rolling, but not anymore. It's 4-3. And we're going to have ourselves a heck of a third period between the Hurricanes and the Leafs. There you go. I love it. We're talking about dinosaurs here in the chat. Dinosaur that starts with S. Stegosaurus. Let's go. Lisa says, "Dear Leafs fans, let's finish the third strong. Points matter." Yes, they do, Lisa. We have got to get these points and keep on going through the playoff run. We got to get into the playoffs and win the cup in Joe Bowen's last season. It's our year. It's got to be our year, right? Got to be our year. All right, so on that note, now done with the coffee, might be time to pour a cocktail. All right, third period ahead, 4-3 Leafs, and I will be back in just a couple minutes.
Fade in, fade out, always caught up in the sound. You're up, I'm down, I kinda miss having you around. You watch me fall apart, time and time again. Couldn't lose you in the end.
I've learned from my mistakes, and I'm trying to make it better. But I'm only human. Some days it's hard to move on, so I keep fighting every day. I don't blame myself for my mistakes. I'm only human. I'm only human. I've learned from my mistakes, and I'm trying to make it better. But I'm only a human. Some days it's hard to move on. I'm only human. I'm only human. So I keep fighting every day. I don't blame myself. I don't blame myself. I'm only human.
All right, we're back at it here. We're getting ready for the third period. Let's go, buds. Let's finish this off. We're in the lead. We have to have a strong final 20 minutes to get the result tonight. We have got to bounce back from that loss against the Bruins last night. Hildeby looking strong so far in net, even though giving up the 3 goals. Definitely looking strong. Lots of good saves tonight. Hopefully he has a strong third period. All right, we got a cocktail in the house. It's time to party. Let's roll. I want to play that goal graphic again. I'm really hoping to play that a few more times tonight. Let's go. CK, Sonia Santos, Mad Max, Brandy Gale. All right, so what do we think here? One last push, one final effort. Let's see what the Leafs have in store here in the third period. Got about 4 minutes or so until they hit the ice. We got to start that poll up here again. What was that poll going to be? You know what? This will be a good one. Overtime. Yes or no? We going to see overtime tonight, insiders? I hope we don't. The introduction ceremony to the Hockey Hall of Fame tomorrow night at 8 Eastern. Of course, they're sitting there talking with a few of the ladies that got inducted. Jennifer Botterill talking about when she got the phone call for the Hockey Hall of Fame. Brandy loves snow. Oh, I do not like snow, Brandy. I am not a fan of snow at all. That's why I want to head south. I will eventually one day get further south, no doubt about it. But got to get out of Chicago here for sure. All right. Leafs really need to finish this one strong tonight. No Scott Lawton. He is out tonight. Remember that, everybody. I was kind of shuffling the lines up here a bit here. And looks like this. Let's see some other scores here around the league. Dallas and Seattle. 6 minutes and 52 seconds left in that one. And it's 2-1 Dallas Stars. And then we've got Utah and Ottawa. The Senators up 4-2 over Utah with 12:40 to go. Calgary and Minnesota still knotted at 0. No goals there. And 0-0 between the Flames and the Wild. Earlier today, Chicago beat Detroit 5-1, and LA beat Pittsburgh 3-2. So the Buds up 4-3. They show the head coach of the Canadian women's team that got inducted there to the Hall of Fame. 2002 gold medal winning coach. All right. Few minutes left till puck drop. Throws a snowball. Oh, Brandy, no, please don't throw it. No snowballs. I do not. Man, the snow, get me south. Lord, get me south. I need to go. Hopefully soon. Anybody, no. I'll go there. Yeah, they got the fans lining up trying to get in the TV shot there at the Hockey Hall. They're doing the broadcast there, the intermission broadcast from the Hockey Hall of Fame.
You know, I sat down with my dad and we were talking about my goals and ambitions, and I said I'd love to play hockey for Team Canada and make the Olympic team. I didn't know if it was possible. And that one day he looked at me across the table and he said, "Well, why not?"
All right, here we go.
And you know that was a really
Puck should be getting close to dropped here any second. The things that they talk about. That's crazy. Oh, man. 2 goals for William Nylander, 2 assists from Matthew Nyes tonight. Hope that we can finish this off. The Leafs up 4-3 heading into the third period against the Hurricanes. Got a TV. Oh man, this is just, the timing has been awful on this ESPN app this evening. Let us know in the chat where you're watching from. We know Brandy there in Northern California. Appreciate you hanging out with us, Brandy. Let us know, Michael Johnny somewhere. Where in the U.S. are you, Michael Johnny? All right, we should be caught up now. We did a refresh here on the feed. There we go. All right, so they're talking to the guys there, Stolars and Hildeby, last night when Hildeby came into the game and really did well. Stephen A. Damn, I was in the wrong chat. What's up, Stephen A? There you go. Richard Fewer and Stephen A hanging out in the vertical live, which is really interesting tonight here. But picking up. Let's go. All right. And here is the puck drop. Nicholas Waugh and Dakota Joshua. Matthias Michelli on the line, and the faceoff won by Carolina, and we are underway here in the third. OEL back to the corner to get it. 2 Hurricanes on them. Try to get the puck away, and it pops out to the point. Walker with the shot blocked in the middle, and now lifted up the ice there by the Maple Leafs, back into the neutral zone, but taken there by Carolina. Sent down into the zone, and that one will go for an icing, and the Leafs will have an offensive zone faceoff 28 seconds into the third period. All right, here comes Matthews stepping up into the faceoff circle. He's taking on the captain, Jordan Stahl. And the puck is won there by Walker of the Canes, and then taken away by Nyes. Sent in front, almost deflected in by Matthews, but a great save there by Bussy. And the Leafs are starting out the right way here in this one. Here comes number 24 for Carolina. Sends the puck into Svechnikov. Now wraps it around the boards. Intercepted by Morgan Riley. Riley's long clearance sent back down by Carolina. And it is just a dump and chase game right now as the puck goes out of play into the bench. And we'll have a whistle. Yeah, that's the one right there. It is. All right, so the stats here. I got to put the stats up on this one. That's what I got to do. Maybe we'll switch this out here. No, I want to do that. All right, here comes Carolina. Svechnikov, long shot in from the point, goes wide, but finds the stick of number 21, Alexander Nikishin. Here come the Leafs. McCabe sends the puck into the zone, and Aho takes it away, finds Jarvis up at the blue line into the Leafs end. OEL and Robertson pinching in on the corner, and the puck comes all the way around to Max Domi. Domi finds it back to OEL. OEL crosses into the neutral zone and dumps it down around the boards to no one and goes off for a change. Here is Philippe Myers with the puck down in the corner, drops it down to Blaze. Blaze, and oh, come on, boys. Come on. Can't keep a hold of the puck. Now Carolina with it, sends it across the blue line, now into the middle. And a shot from the point is broken up there by the Leafs and just cleared out of the zone by Yarncrook. He'll go off for the change, and Riley picks it up. Stankoven right on his heels, knocks it away, and the Canes have possession of it again. Here's a shot from the point, number 64, Nystrom. Puck goes into the corner. There's Philippe Myers. He kind of fans on the clearance attempt. And now there's two Hurricanes, one behind, one in front. There's the puck, comes out to Taylor Hall, and he slots it home, and we're tied at 4. This is way, way, way too easy for Carolina there on that play. My goodness, the passing, and the Leafs just cannot hold on to the puck. Philippe Myers with the just botched clearance attempt, turnover, sent back down, and the Leafs just sleeping. 3 guys in front of the net, none of them paying attention to the 2 Hurricanes that are there with the puck. And then Tyler Hall hits the puck in between Willie Nylander's legs. The puck is coming in between Willie Nylander's legs, and Tyler Hall slaps it home. That is an embarrassing goal given up by the Maple Leafs. Blake and Stankoven on the assists, 3 minutes and 20 seconds in. And here comes Taylor Hall with the shot on Hildeby, and it's saved. And man, oh man, Leafs, you better wake up. Better turn around, get another goal here, because not good. Not good at all. Tied at 4. Man, what is going on here? Come on, Leafs. We got to get this here. We got to get this. There we go. All right, so we'll add some of these stats in here. There we go. There's some stats for everybody. Should probably make it a little bit bigger. There you go. All right, so shots on goal, 28-19 now for the Hurricanes. It is not looking good right now for the Buds. Here comes the Hurricanes once again. Dumped down low and intercepted by the Leafs. Nicholas Waugh chasing it into the offensive end. Dakota Joshua, forecheck, gets the puck back to Nicholas Waugh. He keeps it in, sends it over to Riley with the pass across, and a great play by Riley, the defenseman by the Canes, to break up a good scoring chance there for the Leafs. And there's a penalty coming up. Is that going to be on Stahl? The tripping on Nicholas Waugh, looks like. All right, so Jordan Stahl's going to go to the box, the captain of the Hurricanes, and the Leafs will be on to the power play. Let's go, Leafs. Let's do this. Let's get a goal right here. We don't want overtime. Nope, no overtime, please and thank you. So here we go. Leafs on the power play with 15:04 left. Highest percentage of overtime games by year. This year has seen the most overtime games since 83-84. Probably when the stat was kept, would be my guess. Amen, Brandy. No overtime. No overtime. So Tavares and Aho in the circle. Tavares gets tossed. Matthews will step in. And now Aho's talking to the linesman like, dude, what do you got to do? And the puck is dropped and won by Austin Matthews back to OEL. OEL at the point, sends it over for Willie Nylander, and it's intercepted there by Miller. And then dumped back down by the Leafs. Here's Tavares. Long pass forward by Carolina and intercepted there. The goalie comes out. Hildeby passes it over to OEL, and the Leafs have a minute and a half left in the power play. Already 30 seconds gone. Here's Matthews, sends it over to Tavares across the blue line. Goal behind the net. Oh, what a shot and a chance by Willie Nylander for the hat trick, and he puts it wide. No way. Oh, man. So here's OEL and Hildeby just missing the puck together. This is not pretty. Oof. Now Matthews just sloppy. Sends it over to Tavares. Goes wide across and picked up by Carolina. They'll send it right back around and out of play. And we have a minute, just under a minute left in the power play for the Maple Leafs. What a chance. Matthews back out front to Willie. He tries the backhand and it goes just through the crease and across. Just missed. And Johnny Tavares was right there but couldn't get a stick to it. 4 power play points this season for Willie Nylander. .14:01 to go in the third. Come on, boys. It's time. Domi, Michelli, Riley, Robertson, and Waugh on the ice. The second unit for the Leafs. So Martinook against Waugh in the face-off circle. Face-offs 34-23 edge there for the Leafs. This one won by Carolina but not cleared. Domi sends it down low. A shot from the corner. Saved and cleared. All the way down the ice by Carolina this time. Morgan Riley sends it up to Michelli. Michelli over to Waugh. And they're going to call the offside on that one. 35 seconds left in the power play. And nothing of note here from our Leafs in this one. Man, come on, buds. Let's go. There's Alexander Skull in the chat over in the vertical. What's up, Alexander? Thanks for hanging out with us, man. Same with Richard Fewer. I love it. Keep it up over there. And here come our Maple Leafs. Turned over by the Canes. Robinson drags the puck in. That should be offside. Shot is saved. And then OEL sends it out to Nyes. Here's Tavares. Nice move through over Miller's stick. And drags it into the corner. Austin Matthews tries to get the puck out in front. He does, but no Maple Leafs out in front. And now, here come the Hurricanes. Chance out in front. What a stop there by Hildeby. And he'll hold on. The shot's on goal 30-20, 31-20 now. after that one. Man, another chance for the Hurricanes, and we are tied at 4 with 13 minutes on the clock. Whew. Dangerous right there. Dangerous. Agreed, Mad Max. Agreed. We need the results to be better. 100% we do. 100%. So total here, the face-offs, the Buds holding it down in the face-off circle. But, man, the hits as well, 15-11. Block shots, 17-7. Giveaways, 12 giveaways by the Hurricanes and 9 for the Leafs. It seems like that number is a little off, because it seems like there's been a lot more giveaways for the Maple Leafs than the Maple Leafs in this one. There we go. Move that thing right around there. 4-4, 12:57 left. Will there be overtime? Let us know in the poll that's up there. 60% say no. 40% say yes. Mary Atwall, go Leafs go. Let's get the chat flying with those go Leafs go, and let's get a goal here, Buds. Let's win this thing in regulation. We don't want to go to overtime. I don't want to go to overtime. I have had enough of this evening. Man, oh man. There's Rod Brindamore. Most points by retired NHL players not inducted into the Hockey Hall of Fame. Rod Brindamore with 1,184 points. Patrick Marleau, 1,197 points. They're showing a flashback here, a 2006 Stanley Cup when the Hurricanes and Rod Brindamore lifted the cup. Crazy that the Hurricanes have won a cup and the Leafs have not since 1967. The Hurricanes have won a cup since I've been alive. What is happening? All right, here's the puck draw back to Miller, won by the Canes. There is a nice shot into the middle, saved by Hildeby. Puck sent out to the blue line and blocked there by Yarncrook. Kelly Yarncrook getting some minutes in tonight here on this kill. And there's the long pass sent down the ice and cleared. Bussey picks it up, drops it off to Miller. Miller skates up to the neutral zone, drops it back, almost intercepted there by McMahon. And now Carolina shot in the middle, rebound, tries to stuff it home. It's into the pad of Hildeby, and finally the whistle is blown. 1:15 left in the power play, and Hildeby with another great save. The power play is getting set up nicely here for the Canes. They're just coming in quick. Svechnikov right there through at a bad angle. I mean, this is not good for the Maple Leafs here. They better jump on something and get the rest of this kill going. Here's Waugh, steps up. Shot from the point is blocked and then cleared by the Leafs. Chasing after it is Kelly Yarncrook, but Miller will get there first. Miller behind his own net. He comes out, makes a move on Yarncrook, the lone forechecker here on the penalty kill. Jarvis down the right wing side. He gets tripped up there, but no call. Aho sends it down behind the net. Now comes back to Aho. Now back to the point. Miller. Miller over to the far side. Ehlers. He loses the puck, and it's broken up there by the Leafs, but not far enough. And it's Aho. Sends it back down into the corner. Here is Miller back out to the point. Over to Ehlers. He switches with him at the top of the point. Jarvis with the shot. Saved by Hildeby. Rebound behind the net. Aho spins out to the circle. 10 seconds to go in the power play. Aho to Miller. Miller passes down low to Ehlers. He's looking for his option in the middle. Svechnikov back out in front. Big save from Hildeby. And somehow he keeps this puck out. Looks like he lost it for a second and then got it before it went back over the line. Wow. As we see the replay, he was trying to pick his stick up. He had lost his stick. And, man, he just throws his arm back to make sure because he had no stick there. So they're reviewing to see if the puck went over the line. Wow. That was crazy. Doing some big flips over there on the goal line. Whew. And now the draw is won by the Canes. Sent down into the zone, and the Leafs break it up. Max Domi sends it into the middle to Blais. And, oh, man. Broken up there by Bussy, and here come the Canes. Blake through the center. Walker with the shot from the point, broken up there by the Leafs, and Domi plays it out. Puck will go out of play, and we will have a neutral zone face-off. Just over 10 minutes left in this one, tied at 4. There you go. You got it, Mad Max. Dig, dig, dig. Go, Leafs, go. Go, Leafs, go. Let's get that going in the chat. Thank you, Sonia. All right, and here comes the Hurricanes. Down low, Jordan Staal sends back to the point, and Nystrom's shot is blocked. He'll follow up on it, send it behind the net, wraps all the way around. Shot from a tight angle, saved. And here comes Austin Matthews. He's got Nylander on his right, Nyes on his left. Dumps the puck down into the corner. Nyes gets there. Matthews goes behind the net with him. Didn't give him an option out front. Puck goes to the point. Dump back down low. Nyes with the check on Nystrom. Trying to get there. Flips it back around the other side. McCabe leads it off for McCann. His shot is deflected into the netting. And that will pause things for another face-off in the zone, the Toronto zone. 9:29 to go, and we are tied at 4. The poll shifting. No, 58%. Yes, 42% to overtime. It looks like we might have overtime tonight. Not what I want to see tonight. Dawson Walters in the chat. Go, Leafs, go. Let's get some of that Blue Jays mojo. Amen, Dawson. We need it. There's Lauren Prezio in the chat as well. Let's go. Thanks for hanging out with us, Lauren. Lisa, me too. My nerves going crazy. 4-4. We got to get the win here. Do not want back-to-back losses. The Bruins last night at home. We can't lose tonight to the Hurricanes. Can't happen. Nope. Not tonight. Go, Leafs, go. Go, Leafs, go. Go, Leafs, go. I love it. Getting it going there in the chat. Almost doubled up with the shots on goal. Hurricanes with 38 shots. Hildeby is just standing on his head tonight with getting the saves that he needs to get. Not standing on his head, giving up 4 goals. But you know, you get the point, right? You get the point. All right, here we go. Players are back on the ice. Leafs need to get one here. We do not want overtime. Derek Stan, let's go Leafs, let's go. Thank you for hanging with us, Derek. And here we go. The Leafs skating up to the offensive zone face-off slowly. Hurricanes already set up. And there the puck is dropped. Won by the Hurricanes. Long pass is broken up there by Tavares. And the Leafs will turn it over. Here's McMahon. McMahon drops it off for Nick Robertson. A nice lifting of the stick there by Nick Robertson. And the puck goes back to Riley at the point. His shot. Looks like it goes wide there. And Carolina will break out of their own zone. Miller sends it up the ice. And Hildeby goes around back to play it. Plays it up the boards. It's cut off there at the point. Shot doesn't make it through. Now there's a pass lifted out by the Leafs. The Canes have checked the blue line and they're back at it. Here's Tavares with the puck on the near side. Sends it back to Riley. Riley across the ice to Nyes. Nyes up to... No, it's not Nyes. It's Carlo. Brandon Carlo, 25, not 23. And there's Michelli, 63. He's got Aho on him down in the corner. And now he skates free. Tries to get the puck out, and it's broken up there by the Hurricanes. Finally, outside the zone, but Aho brings it back in. Flips it all the way across the ice. Broken up there by the Leafs. Here comes Nicholas Waugh. Waugh dumps it into the far corner. And picked up by the Hurricanes. Svechnikov on the near side. Sends it into the middle. And that one goes into the Leafs bench with under 8 minutes to play. The Leafs 4, the Hurricanes 4. Nice save there by Hildeby. Shots this period, 14-2 for Carolina. Hello, Leafs. You need to show up. What the heck is going on? Shots this period, 14-2 for Carolina. Big third period at home. What are you doing, buds? What are you doing? Here's the face-off won by the Leafs, but intercepted there by Ehlers. Ehlers sends it out to the middle. Miller sends it. No way. Over to the Canes. Stankoven is open on the far side and slots it home. 5-4 Hurricanes with 7:47 to go. Unreal. The Leafs are just not, they cannot pull it together here. Just an ugly homestand this weekend. Sloppy play by the Buds. Down now a goal with 8 minutes to play. Came into the third period with a 4-3 lead, and the Hurricanes showed up. The Leafs have not. 15 shots on goal to 2 this period, and 2 goals to none, the most important stat, as now the Hurricanes have officially doubled up the Leafs in shots on goal. Miller and Ehlers, the assist on Logan Stankoven's 5th of the season. And, man, 40-20 shots on goal. Come on, boys. Man. Not good. Not good, Leafs. Not good. And it looks like we've got an icing call here. Show the replay. Miller, just a beautiful dish off. And Hildeby's waiting for the pass back to Blake. And Stankoven, wide open net, puts it home. And the fans are starting to head to the exits there in Toronto with 7:17 to go. Not happy with what they've seen from the Buds. I don't think any of us are. You're right, Lisa. Points matter. They do matter. Right now, it is not going well for the Maple Leafs. There's Brandon Carlo trying to clear the puck, but Aho keeps it in. Michelli with it, passes over to Waugh. Far side boards. He's got Carlo on the trail. Doesn't even get the pass off, and 2 Hurricanes swarm him. Jarvis comes out with the puck, passes McCabe, and flips it down into the zone. Intercepted there by the Leafs. Michelli down the far side, and it's sent back, all the way back, by the Hurricanes. And now they regroup once again in their own end. Stankoven chasing for the puck. Finally picked off there by the Leafs, and off the skates, goes right back at Hildeby. Good thing he was paying attention. Now the puck pops out to the point. Shot from the side by Riley. Blocked, or a good save there. I can't tell if the Leafs player got the block on that one. But now they clear the zone, dumped back in by the Carolina Hurricanes, who are just flying right now. Very similar to the Boston Bruins last night. And, man, the Leafs just looking like completely the outplayed team on back-to-back nights. Willie Nylander can't complete the hat trick as of yet. 2 goals out of the 4. Come on, Willie. Let's get that hat trick and tie this thing up. Here's OEL with the puck. Oh, man. Nasty collision there by Nyes. And was that Stankoven or was that Kakanyemi? I think it was Kakanyemi. Here's Matthew Nyes. Takes the puck, flings it around the boards. Matthews misses. Nyes takes it back. Now Matthews gets it down into the corner. Just a scrum. Matthew Nyes finally gets the puck out, but so do the Hurricanes. And that one goes all the way back to OEL. Martinook with a heck of a forecheck on that one. Man, oh man. Turned over there, and the Hurricanes still with it. Finally, the Leafs get back on it, send it down low, and cannot get the puck out front as Calle Yarncrook, and it's cleared by the Carolina Hurricanes. Here's Jarvis, tries to come in. He's offside, and with 4:15 to go in the third period, our Leafs now trail 5-4 to the Hurricanes. Shots on goal, 43-20. 43-20. You're not winning hockey games with that, ladies and gentlemen. That does not win hockey games. Face-offs, still almost 60% to 40% there. 59.7 to 40.3. Man, crazy. Just crazy. Hits now 21-12, favoring Toronto. Block shots 19-8. But the Leafs just cannot seem to pull it together right now. Go, Leafs, go. Let's get the chant going. I love it. Lisa and Navy Skies. Mary Atwall holding it down here. Brandy as well. CK. Go, Leafs, go. Let's get it going here in the chat. There we go. Go, Leafs, go. In the vertical chat as well. There's Connor in the chat there. Do you remember the World Series? Yes. Yes, I do. And I'm sure you do too. All right, we're up to 60 likes on the stream. Hit that like button. There's brother BKL. Man. Okay, those stats literally goner. If Maple Leafs won't score, they will. Humiliated. Yes, they are. There, brother BKL. Great to see you, BKL. Cheers, my man. Long time there on SOP. Yes, it is. It's not over yet, Navy Skies. But, man, yeah, we will be disappointed, BKL. That's for sure. But it's not over yet. Still time. 4:15 to go, to be exact. Mary's getting it going. Go, Leafs, go. Go, Leafs, go. And there is the puck down into the Leaf zone. Carolina with it. Nystrom sends it down low. Stahl with it. Carlo steps in and loses his man. Puck goes behind the net. Now all the way back to the point and blocked by the Buds. All right, Lisa says she sees OT in our future. Let's go. Leafs got to tie this thing up. Here is Riley. And we have a whistle with 3:35 left as they show Eric Tulsky, the general manager for the Hurricanes. Five, 4 Canes. Face-off won by the Maple Leafs. And the puck given away. That has been the story of the night, even though for some ungodly reason, some way, it says the giveaways are only 10 for the Maple Leafs. I can count 10 in the last, 15 minutes. It's not been pretty. Here's Carolina. Long shot up the net across the boards and finally picked up there by the Leafs in their own end. OEL drops it up for Nyes as he crosses the blue line. Nyes sends it down low. OEL chasing. Intercepted there by the Canes, and they've got a 3-on-2, maybe 4. Here comes Nystrom. His shot saved, and the trailing rebound, and Svechnikov trying to get another one. There's the shot and a save by Hildeby. And man, oh man, the shots on goal just keep on coming here. Jeez, what is going on, Buds? What is happening? Cheers to everybody here tonight. Thank you for hanging out with us. Make sure you hit that like button if you haven't done so yet. Hit that subscribe button if you're new. Welcome. Thank you for becoming an insider. Stankoven, so close to getting that one around. Shots this period, 19-2. Remember when it was 14-2? Yeah, they've gotten 5 straight since then. 19-2. You don't win games when you get outshot 19-2 in the third period. Absolutely insane. And here is another giveaway by the Leafs. Stahl drops it back to the point. There's a shot blocked by Carlo. Clearing attempt. Stopped there by Miller. Miller over to Walker at the top of the point. Aho down low, and it's finally taken there by Nick Waugh. Waugh sends it up to McCabe. McCabe over to Robertson. Robertson, his pocket picked by Keandre Miller. And pass up to Aho. Now a beautiful feed across the ice. Shot and saved by Hildeby. Goes up into the netting. And we'll have another face-off in the Leaf zone. And they're showing the replays from last night when Nylander hit that bar and hit the crossbar and then the post. And then it went out. It was like the turning point for the Buds. Then they showed his miss earlier with that backhand that went across. All right, here come the Leafs. Riley behind his own net. Sends it up to Matthew Nyes. Nyes circles back. He'll go behind the net. Here's Riley. Riley lifts it up. There's Nylander tripped up, and will it be called an icing? It is called an icing, and we'll have another offensive zone face-off for the Hurricanes with 1:23 to go. Man, oh man, what is happening here, Maple Leafs? Got to get a goal here. Got to get a goal. Berube is telling the boys where to go. And the face-off is won by the Hurricanes. Here's Stahl. Stahl sends it back to the point. Miller with the shot. Saved by Hildeby. Rebound out front. Another stop. Man, these shots on goal just keep coming. There's Matthews behind the net. Fighting with it with two players. Pops out to Riley. Riley pulls back. Now he's got a second to breathe. Sends it over to Matthews. He crosses the center ice. Across to Nyes. Nyes dumps it down low. Now the clearing attempt stopped at the line there by the pointman for the Leafs. John Tavares tries to get the puck back and cleared out into the neutral zone by the Canes. 28 seconds to go. Empty net. Here goes John Tavares. Dumps it down to Nyes. Nyes down in the corner. Puck comes out to Nylander. Goes behind the net to Matthews. Matthews, Nylander takes it from him. Out front to Nyes. Goalie's down. Sends it through the crease. It's back to the point. 7 seconds. Shot. Big save. Here comes a clearance. And it's blocked just enough to leave it right here to Hayden. It's game over. The Canes win. What a third period collapse again by the Toronto Maple Leafs. A big time collapse. They head into the third period up 4-3 over the Hurricanes, and they get completely dominated by the Canes in the final frame. Shots on goal finish 45-20. Outshot 19-2 in the third period. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. The Canes get it done. Good night, Brandy, Lisa, Big Jam Roll. Thank you all for hanging out with us tonight. Cheers to all of you. We really appreciate the support. I really appreciate the support. Thank you all for being here. 2 tough streams here. 2 tough losses for the Leafs. Back-to-back nights. But, man, oh, man. Good night, Jonathan. Thank you for being here. It's all right, ladies and gentlemen. We'll get through this, and we're back Tuesday night against the Bruins. Can the Leafs turn it around against the Bruins? I sure hope so, because tonight really thought that things were going to be better. We had Willie Nylander start off the scoring for us. Nyes and Riley with the assists 5 minutes in. Then Sebastian Aho and Seth Jarvis with the goals, giving the Carolina Hurricanes the 2-1 lead. But then the Leafs said, no, we're coming back. Tavares, Willie Nylander, tie it up, give the Leafs the lead. Austin Matthews adds to it. It's 4-2 Buds, and then the collapse. Sean Walker gets the goal before the end of the second period, and that was the dagger for the Leafs right there. Remember, we were touching on it during the stream. I said, there was about 3 or 4 minutes left in the second period, and I said, we have got to make sure we could get one here, make it 5-2, and just end it before the third, but make sure we don't give up a goal to give the Canes some life, and that's exactly what happened. Sean Walker, with his 4th goal of the season, made it 4-3 before the start of the third period. In the final frame, it was all Carolina. Shots on goal now 46-20. So that changes things. It's now 20-2 outshot there in the third. So, man, oh, man. Yeah, I'm not listening to the post-game empty promises. You know, it's been tough. Big Jam Roll, thank you for being here. S as well. Mike Stramaglio, good game, Leafs fans. Kane showed heart in the Leafs barn on a back-to-back. They sure did, Mike. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. Appreciate you being here. And, all right, let's get the vertical stream. Peace out. Thanks for hanging with us tonight on the vertical. And we're going to send this one back to our regular live stream to close it out.